What if you had a time machine? All right, it's pretty neat to think about. That'd be pretty fun. We can go back, change a few things, right a few wrongs. Unfortunately, we don't have that. But if you did, if somebody asked you this question, if I was answering this question for myself, if I could go back in time and I could sit down with my younger self, what would I tell myself? I already know my answer. It would be stop chasing the things of the world. I did that for many years. I thought riches were important, success was important, status is important, and it's always clawing to get to that next level. And by no means perfect. I'm not saying I've achieved, perfection by any means. The Lord, works on my sanctification every single day. But I have realized that none of those are going to matter when I stand before God at the end of the age. You we forget that God didn't create us to build our own kingdoms. Yes, he can bless us in incredible ways, of course, if he chooses to do so. But it's not for our glory. He created us to advance his kingdom. Every ability you have is God given. Every opportunity, the opportunities we receive in life, every dollar that we earn through the work that God allows us to do, it's a gift entrusted to us for God's glory, not our own. The greatest joy in life is not hearing somebody say, look at that guy, look at that girl, look how successful they are, look what they have. No, it's hearing the Lord say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. That's what my goal is at the end of the age. That's what I want for myself. That's what I want for my children and my wife and my family. So don't ask, how can I be great? How can I get to that next level? Ask, how can I bring more glory and honor to Christ through my life? Because when you live for God's glory instead of your own, you're going to truly discover your purpose that God gave you.